Inktober, day 2, here we go. And I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. I'm just gonna talk as I play the video on my computer. Here I'm showing you how I do my trace. I print out the image that I sketch on the computer on the cheapest printing paper that I have, and I use a very cheap Crayola light board to trace the image onto my Canson paper. It's very simple, very easy. I try to use a very light touch with my pencil so it doesn't leave too many strokes on the paper, and sometimes I will very likely erase it a little bit more to be able to ink over it properly. As usual, I'm using my Copic Multiliners in 0.05 and 0.1, and I most of the time start by inking the hair. I use soft strokes, short strokes that I flick outwards to control the line art better. Once I'm happy with the hair and face outline, I will move on to the face details, such as the nose, the lips, the eyes. This time I'm coloring the eyelids by just using the multiliners, unlike the first day where I used the Pentel brush. Sometimes I will also use a ruler if it's a very straight item, but I also do a little bit of detailing to make it look a little bit more realistic. And here we have our very special guest. He decided to interrupt my recording session, and he really wanted the straw that was in my cup over there. So he just came by, gave me some kisses, and then I had to kick him off because I wanted to keep working. By the way, his name is Neeko, and he is very handsome and big. Then I am continuing by coloring all the areas that are pure black with a Copic black marker, and I decided to add a little bit of a gradient detail at the bottom because I felt like something was missing from that area. I'm using cool grays and black and alternating to make sure that I get a nice gradient. And after that, I'm back with the 0.05 to add some details to the line art, because I don't like simple line art where it's just one trace. I prefer to see in my own drawings a little bit more detail and dirty of an outline, if you will, but I do appreciate seeing other styles in other pictures. This is just how I work. For her eye detail, I've chosen to use it's actually a fluorescent Copic. It's the FBG2 color. Next step will be the skin, which I am just giving some shading, some blush, all in gray tones as well as the first image. I'm using the warm gray family. And I'm using W0, W2, W4, and W5 to create all these gradients together with the Colorless blender. And I try to pack as much ink as I can on the hair to create a good gradient. You can see the strokes of the marker that paper is saturated with ink in order for me to be able to mix it all as well as I want. I've also decided to erase a little bit of pencil lines because they were being a little bit obtrusive, adding some white details, adding some glitter details, anything to make her as cute as she can be, because that is just how I do my drawings. I always add shine on the cheeks, the nose, the lips, the hair. I like to add bright spots to the shoulders and elbows and to the hair to make everything super shiny. and then I packed some Wink of Stella glitter in the clear colorway. And this one was pretty straightforward and pretty simple. I wanted to not always do a super complicated illustration because we have 31 to do in this month. Tomorrow I'm actually leaving for New York Comic Con, so I may skip a couple of episodes, but I will try to post them even if it's a little bit late, because this has been pretty fun. As I said before, I want to try different things throughout this month to see if I actually get comfortable doing these videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.